Hey, can I call you back? Yeah. I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Okay. My dad. Day-to-day life for me isn't about Italians and everything. When I go home to mum and dad, I get a big culture shock back, and I get back all the love for this and that and the other, and I feel like watching The Godfather again. My dad's story is another whole story on its own though. My dad was 11 when he came from Sicily, and he's been in Melbourne and in the country. Yeah, he was in Melbourne until he was about, I think, 30, and then he met my mother quite later on. My mum's 52 and my dad's 64, so they're quite older parents for my age, which I'll get commented on a fair bit. But that's because they've had lots of marriages and mine, yours and ours going on. My mum was a very big hippie when she was younger, so I've been told experimented with drugs and things quite a lot. Mum and dad met because they're both Jehovah's Witnesses, which is weird for Italians to go from being Roman Catholic to witnesses, and that's how they ended up getting together later on in life. My dad, before he became a Jehovah's Witness, was about to become a priest, but then something stopped him and he decided to become a Jehovah's Witness. Everyone's shocked by that. You come from Italian Catholic to I don't know. I guess it's I think for Jehovah's Witnesses a lot of the time it's an ultimatum, either be a Jehovah's Witness or, in my mother's case, end her life. In my dad's case, be a priest or a Jehovah's Witness, keep living the life he was living. Or I have theories on how Jehovah's Witnesses are and why they are the way they are, and a lot of religions, but I don't like to say them out loud because it's just not fair, I don't think.
8:30 Sydney service is now boarding at platform 1.
Parents weren't alcoholics or gamblers or anything. They treated us very well. They grew up in a very stable household. I think it was just religion and lack of freedom that rather than just staying at home night after night, I wanted to be out there. I didn't want to be at home, so I did what I had to be out there, and that was to be difficult and, run away from home a few times, and just I made it difficult at home to be at home. I made it so that I couldn't, so they didn't want me around, so that they'd say sort of, because mum and dad would never make me leave. They always wanted me to be there. I was the little girl, but then I made it so they didn't have a choice but to let me go, I guess. But it was religion and lack of freedom. It's as simple as that. Because it was 14 when I left home, most of my memories are out of home, not in home. So I've made my memories for myself. So that's why I think I've gotten to where I am. I hate negative people. I don't like people. If I tell myself every day certain things, even though I didn't 100% believe them, I noticed that I started believing what those certain things were. And having a father who I think can sometimes be negative, in no disrespect in that at all. Or I have a very close friend of mine who will always take the worst thing she can out of the situation. I try and be positive, and people may look at like I've got my head in the clouds or something, but I'm happy. Like, if I tell myself every day I'm happy, even though something is bothering me, I'm still going to be happy. Religion is good because all Jehovah's Witnesses, when you see them, they're happy to be together. They're happy to be around. Muslims, they're happy to be and to share experience together. As Catholics, it's their passion, so let it be. But I don't think I can ever pick one. Jehovah's Witnesses believe that there's going to be an end of all things and then everything's going to start again. It's made me appreciate a little bit. My parents have not been able to be full parents to me and my brothers and my sisters because of a religious boundary that they hold, that they won't let themselves come too close. And I guess we're living now. We've been living 10 years before this, so we're going to be living 10 years after this. So I really wish that they'd make the most of it, and I guess that's why I'm trying to make the most of it myself. It's just like when I used to get in trouble when I was a little kid, and I think that's how it all started. Rather than thinking about how much trouble I was in, I think about in a couple of days' time, Mum and Dad are going to forget about it, so I'll just wait till then. And I guess that's how I've always lived since then. Just, it's not going to end until it's ready to end, so just be happy.